Now talking about the habitat and the Nike. Now what is a habitat? The place where an organism lives is called its habitat. An organism where it's living, it's a habitat of that particular organism. Habitat are characterized by the conspicuous physical features which may include the dominant forms of plants and animals. So plants and animals, depending upon the different physical factors which are present, it is the habitat of an organism. We may also understand that the habitat may refer to the place occupied by an biological community. So it is not just about the particular organism. It is about a whole biological community which has been adapted to a particular kind of physical conditions which are present. So it is a habitat. For example, a large number of species are found in forest habitat. So similarly, we can say that large number of species are there in the ocean habitat also. So different organisms are having different habitats. Plants and animals, as influenced by the environmental conditions of a particular habitat, indicate some specific traits. So yes, dependent upon what traits are there, the organisms are equipped to that kind of environment. What environment they have to adapt, in what environment they have to survive and reproduce, depending upon that they have those particular traits. For example, plants growing on saline soils have several characteristics not found in plants growing on normal non-saline soil. So we can find a difference between the plants which are there in saline soils, we can find a difference between those plants which are there in non-saline. Similarly, we can find a difference between the plants which are found in desert conditions, the xerophytic conditions, and which are there in the normal conditions. So there can be a difference in all the kinds of plants depending upon the environment in which they are found. An habitat may contain many ecological nikes and support a variety of species. So nikes are small habitats, you can say, and there are different nikes, ecological nikes, which are present in a large habitat which is there, and in each nike there can be a specific kind of species that is present. The ecological nike of an organism represents the range of conditions that it can tolerate, the resource it utilizes, and its functional role in the ecosystem. Now, nike is representing a small organism. So what kind of resources it utilizes, how it participates in the environment, that is dependent upon the nike, the environmental conditions which are present for that organism. Each species has a distinct nike and no two species are believed to occupy the same nike. Yes. Now, one kind of species is there which is having certain adaptations and it is specific to that species only. So it will have that particular nike, that particular micro habitat you can say, and that particular kind of conditions are going to be present for that species, and no two species are going to have similar conditions in which they adapt. That means no two species are going to have the same nike which is present.